until the achievement is popped. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Lifeless Planet. The achievement did pop. I was actually busy doing other things. I figured because I had to wait so long and we were almost at 40 minutes anyway, it was a good length for a video, so fuck it. So I stopped the recording and then I was busy doing something else. And apparently, it must have you must not have had to be in the town. It must have just been in this level because it didn't take nearly as long to pop as I figured it would have. And so, I was going to start the next recording or this recording and then start the video once the achievement popped, but it popped while I was doing something else because I did not expect it to happen quite so quickly. But anyway, picking up where we left off, we're heading into what should be a research complex. Well, it sounds like we fell down. Oh, wait, I know this. Aha! Right bumper. I was looking at the controls just before I started. And Y is supposed to be the claw arm, but it doesn't seem to be a thing. Why is there another bed? See, and it disappears again, which leads me to believe that something is like that. This isn't real or something. Oh, still got a jetpack though. Oof. You land really hard considering that it seems to be a much lower gravity based on how much our momentum carries. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't think that I could run off of stairs like that. Can I get over there? I mean, it sure looks like I can. Aha! Is this like some Soviet music here? Like Soviet anthem or something? 3 nights ago, I managed to barricade myself in the room. With any luck, they won't be able to get in here. Well, that's not a good sign. Of course, all I've done is lock myself into my own tomb. I realize I am near the end. The calls from the other posts have dwindled over the last 2 days. It's been hours since anyone has responded. I've made peace with the idea of my death, but I wish I didn't have to face it alone. Alright, well. Oh, there's a light over there. That seems to indicate something. Okay, so there is some sort of bad guys here. But supposedly they shouldn't be able to get in here. Although I'm assuming that they're that way, which is our direction that we're going to be going, which means we're probably going to see them rather soon. Or we're going to see dead versions of them. I mean, that's something that you don't see very often in games, right? Ooh, what's this? Oh, wow, dynamite.
I bet I can make use of this.
Yeah, let's blow some shit up. Oh no, it's armed. Whatever shall happen if I don't get out of the way. This is taking way longer to. That took way longer to explode than I expected it would. Still going for all the deaths, by the way, in case you haven't realized. Now I wonder, is that? I mean, it's been pretty good at saving it. I mean, there is still another stick of dynamite back there. I mean, I could have just dropped one immediately and died, but although it's still there, which is even weirder that the dynamite exploded, but it
So
didn't.
the Russians found some kind of portal that transported them to this planet. And then things went terribly wrong.
They found the Stargates, did they? Yeah, you got to be careful when you're going through those. I found my way into some sort of research facility, came across the skeletal remains of one former lab worker. Documents nearby indicate the Russians built some sort of portal system that led here, though I'm still not certain where here is. This place appears to be a colony, like they weren't fully established before something went wrong. Yeah, I mean, they got houses in that built, but it definitely seems like they weren't quite done. I wonder what the extent of, like, shit you can explode with that dynamite is. There didn't seem to be any other achievements or any achievements related to blowing shit up with dynamite, but the virus is spreading faster now. All our efforts to contain it have so far been futile. We haven't given up hope, however, and my colleagues are working tirelessly. We are not dealing with terrestrial species, and thus there is so much we don't know. The challenge is so great, and yet we will prevail. We must prevail. So do they have zombies here? I mean, is my 7 days to die joke that I made earlier like accurate? Like more accurate than I thought? Because I mean, those buildings did kind of look like that. See, now this looks like too bright and everything, right? Like this makes me think that we're in a fucking hospital. Like, amazing. With each test we run, her samples appear more promising. I will log more details later. There simply isn't time right now. Like, there's definitely something going on here. Um, like this is definitely not real to some degree.
Great. I think my mind is
Okay.
playing tricks on me.
My mind is playing tricks on me. I thought for a moment I was back on Earth. After the hallucination passed, I found a human trackway leading out of the underground facility. The footprints glow green for reasons I can't explain. I took some samples, but haven't had time to analyze. The footprints seem to lead out of the facility, so for now I'm going to follow them, but with caution. Alright, what next? Oh, hello. Come on, get closer. Get closer. Ugh. Oh no, we died in a new way. I mean, so far it seems like not dying should be fairly easy. I mean, the tornado so far is the only thing that would give me a little bit of worry because I might not be able to, see, now that one's moving slower, almost like I should go through it. But I'm assuming that I need to break it completely first. Alright, I feel like, considering the size of that fan, there's no way, right? Like, there's no way that that little barrel would have fucking broke that giant fan. Okay.
I need to find a way to turn this on.
Oh, right there. I'd like to know what it sounded like. It just like I had to like a little mini cave in or something there. Wow, this thing is slow. Like super fucking slow. All right. Huh. Oh, what is this? Can it kill me? Uh, Guess not. I mean, I did try to avoid it for a second, but I feel like if it was going to kill me, it would have. Like, I still managed to get in. Barely, but I did manage to get in there. Okay, so this might have been the rumble I heard earlier. So we got a pipe there. That one we obviously aren't going through, so. Oh, this one looks good though. Okay. I see a lot of green though. Alright, sorry for that pause. Had a noise I had to check out. Anyway. Okay, so that must be where it came through. It obviously went that way, and then we have a bunch of green shit
Looks like
here.
they were trying to mine this stuff.
I've located an abandoned mining operation. The rocks here appear to share the same phosphorescent properties of the human footprints I'm following. I suspect there's some radiation involved here. Not sure if this area is safe, so I'm moving on. Following the green footprints as best I can. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You would think that you'd want to take a sample, although I guess if it's radioactive, you really wouldn't want to be carrying that with you, but I don't know. God, this right stick is starting to piss me off with how often it's fucking turning. Do. Also, I realize that, like, I don't really need my flashlight. That's because one of the options, and you know what? While we're in here, bright and dark areas. I mean, that's still not bad. I turn it on because most games, you know, whenever they want to be dark and creepy, they just make it black. This, though, this is alright. I realize turning it on now seems kind of pointless, but, I don't know where I'm going. Maybe this way? Is there further this way we can go? I mean, I can definitely climb up here. But it looks like I need to go up there. Yeah, I should be able to. It wouldn't surprise me if I fell to my death at least once while attempting it, but it looks doable, to say the least. Although apparently not. I mean, I feel like me as a human and not a video game character could climb this.
Excuse me, there is a
Oh,
message.
fuck. I can't jump while I'm sliding backwards. Okay, maybe I do need to go around through that radioactive, like the mining zone. What is this? Um, oh, my package has apparently been delivered. I guess I'll be making some barbecue sauce later today, maybe. Now that the bottles are here. Alright. Oh, fuck. Come on. Up and over. There we go. Made it. Oh, wow, it's bright in here. Well, we're back outside and we're back in a valley. Come on, up, up. Oh, that's never a good sign or a good sound to hear when you're climbing up something like this. Who built this? Why? Why? Oh, apparently we're in a chasm. Why would you build it like that? Like, seriously, fucking build it back further instead of having it fucking hang off the fucking edge of the cliff. Like, come on. That's just being a fucking asshole. Ow. Like, come on. Is that a person? Is that who we've been following? Okay. I don't know what that meant. I'm assuming it was Russian, but as I don't speak it.
That was either a vivid hallucination, or I'm not alone on this planet.
But you have to be alone on the planet, otherwise the title Lifeless Planet wouldn't make sense. I mean, this is still giving me 7 Days to Die vibes. Not gonna lie. Despite the hesitations of our scientists, I increased the kilowatt output of our electrical generators by 200% without any noticeable environmental reaction. The reproductive rate of the moss-like species we call the green fire appears to be quite high, and we theorize that it must also serve as a source of nutrients for the other plant life on the planet. To alleviate the concerns of the scientists, I have returned the generators to normal output, but the result, something. Find myself wondering if the abundance of power is not in and of itself a deterrent of warfare. Would our enemies lower their weapons if they knew our reactors would never power down? What level of accomplishment would they feel in their flag on the moon if all they could see looking back at the Earth was the continuous glow of the mighty Soviet Union? Nuclear weapons seem like the clubs of barbarians compared to the scientific potential we have seen here. More families are arriving to be with the men. Our society blossoms into an extension of the motherland, a new motherland. This is what the great writers of our age must have felt while regarding the creations. Perfection. I don't understand the developers of this game. When they have an English thing, the guy reads a couple lines of dialogue that don't even match what's there. But it seems like whenever we find something that's Russian, it says all of it. Like the Russian goes on for a huge amount of time compared to any of the English voice acting, despite, you know, like Grant, I am assuming this game is available in Russia. I don't know, but the point is that if they're going to have the Russian read all of the Russian dialogue, why wouldn't they have the English voice actor read all of the English dialogue? Like, or I guess it's not dialogue, but still, it's very weird. Very, very weird. Anyway, continuing on, following our little green trail here. So it's moss that I guess they burned to produce energy, and it didn't seem to have an environmental impact, he said, when he turned up the generator to 200% power, and it regenerates incredibly quickly. Now, he also said that it had something to do with a food source for the rest of the plant life, but we haven't seen any other plant life. Okay, so that way seems to be it. But then there's this path here. Mm, I don't know. Let's check this out first. I mean, the other path looks enticing, but that's definitely human, or at least humanoid. And I can see her up there too. Oh, hello. Now, potentially I need to get closer to the pylon to end this section, but I see a glow down there, and it looks doable. Getting back maybe a little. I mean, can I just slide down here? I guess it depends on how he handled his fall damage in this game. Because, like, oh, I didn't want to go all the way down, though. Because, I mean, there are those games where, like, if you're sliding down a hill, once you reach the bottom, it just calculates the fall damage as if that slide wasn't, you know, as if you had just fell from whatever height the slide started at, which is obviously not how that kind of thing works. Alright, what is this? Garnets. Oh, initial analysis indicates almandine or pyrope garnets in a mica schist. I don't know what most of that means. Typical minerals form deep underground at very high pressure. If confirmed, this suggests active planet tectonic activity in this planet's crust, which could contribute to an environment more hospitable for life. Alright. Well, let's just continue on. Okay. Or, oh no, yeah, that definitely is a platform. I like that he tried to use, like, natural formations to get us along instead of, like, a lot of uh, games like this would have just put, like, you know, like railings and, like, a pathway there that's broken where it's like, oh, the people that were here before had the pathway, but part of it collapsed. I do appreciate that he tries to use the environment to have that effect, to have us go, but here's the thing. It doesn't look natural. And she's walking along the thing. All right. Well then, I am not entirely sure how hard that would be, but I know that I for one wouldn't want to do it. Although it's looking pretty thick from here, but I still don't think I'd want to do it. Oh. Okay, can I make... Is that a jump I'm supposed to make? Over there? Surely not. Unless I'm supposed to follow her over that. I mean, I see a building up there, though, so maybe I can get to that building. Also, I'll give him props for the jetpack. It does seem to work as a jetpack. Like when you're falling, it doesn't just shoot you upwards immediately, you know, it does take into account your momentum, so you can just, like, slow down your fall. Oh, I could have just, like, maybe, like, walked right off. Jetpack fuel collected. Okay. Extended boost, eh? Jetpacker. My jetpack sure wasn't made for low gravity jumping, but it does help me across larger gaps. I found the trick is to space out the jet burst for maximum distance. If I repeat the burst too quickly, it just uses up the charge before it has time to recover, and I don't get very high. Now I have to decide if I want to go back down below for the easy jump or take the exciting and dangerous route from here. Alright. I mean, I definitely just want to try from here. I mean, that wasn't bad. Oh, is that the adventurer? Make a long and difficult jump, yeah. Let's see, did she make it? I mean, I don't see her anymore, but the cable seems to break at that one, so. Uh, yeah, it looks like down would be the way to go. Because I think I see a glow here. Almandine garnets. Further samples of the garnets confirm that they are of the almandine variety, common on Earth, but these are atypically large. Rock matrix is metamorphic, likely caused by mountain building, again suggesting an active geological past for this planet. Okay. Is that all there is here, though? I mean, that doesn't really seem like something that I can climb up. Oh, I mean, if I'm supposed to be following them, then theoretically I should go that way, right? Oof. And like, I'm not seeing any way to go that way from here. But it doesn't look like I can. Huh. It's a weird jetpack, I gotta say. I mean, there's no way that I need to jump back across, right? I mean, like, that definitely looks like where I need to go, but I just don't see. Just don't see how I get there from here. Like, I mean, that's gotta be it, though. Like, I gotta get over there somehow, but yeah, because, like, I can't. Like, I gotta land on the other side of that rock, right? So that I can get around it. But that seems so far. I guess only one way to try, or one way to find out, right? Oof. Did not make that. Fuck are we? Oh, maybe. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Okay, so you do have a certain number of boosts. Okay. It still doesn't make a huge amount of sense, but I'll take it. Okay, that seems like a dangerous jump to attempt from here, so let's not, shall we? Okay. What the fuck happened there? That was weird, to say the least. Very, very weird. Oh, whatever. Guess that works. Okay, well, this is where she made it. Yeah. Okay, so she made it here. Then obviously the cables snapped, and I highly doubt that she slid down them, considering that the path is here, although it makes no sense that she would be leaving this trail, so it's entirely possible that she's just following the trail as well. Another waterfall. Well, I got a higher jump now. I don't know, the music's playing like I should be seeing something right now, but don't know what. I don't think I see her anywhere. Though I do see a platform at the top of that. Unfortunately, I don't think my dude here can climb. A lot of red off there in the distance. God, I am gonna have to walk across those cables, aren't I? So if we have the green fire, which I'm assuming is this stuff that we're following, the red can't just be garnets, can it? I mean, I guess that's what was there, but I mean, the red glow, like they shouldn't be glowing like that, should they? Come on. Oh, well, there's my checkpoint at least.
Okay, don't look down. Don't look down.
There we go. Now that we're on the cables, we should be fine. Was she really running across? Oh, fuck. That right stick, man. Swear to God. It is gonna get me killed. Like,
That
fucking
confirms
hell,
it.
that was close.
This is not planet Earth.
What confirms it? I mean, granted, I haven't seen anything like this on Earth either, but I mean, I haven't seen all of Earth, so I would have to say not Earth, but at this point, like seeing this, I would say like 95% sure not Earth. Which I realize, at that point you may as well just say it isn't Earth, but I mean, you always got to leave that little bit just in case. Like I said, I haven't seen all of Earth. I haven't seen most of Earth, in fact. So I mean, I'm not really gonna I'm not gonna give it the 100%. But considering that I'm still assuming that none of this is real anyway. Oh, there we go. Oof. Such a hard landing, no matter what. Oh God, that stick. All right. Hmm. I mean, I could see there being red rocks somewhere on Earth. Why not? Oh, so even if it wasn't Earth, I think it would be hard to say that that it would be difficult to say that this is like some kind of weird training op because like it's too big. Like unless they went like holodeck, where you're not actually where despite everything that's happening, your physical. Isn't actually moving. Oh fucking Christ. There's no way. Oh, extended boost mode disabled. It's convenient that it ran out right here when I could use it to get further, right? Yeah, look at that. It won't fucking go anywhere. Down and around. Which way though? This way looks safe enough. Oof. Oh, that bounced. Okay, so it definitely doesn't Because like when I just bounced there, it very clearly didn't count that as fall damage because he didn't even land hard, and it does not take much distance for him to land hard. So very clearly, then like sliding and that doesn't oof, count as fall damage. All right, let's see. Oh fuck. Um, there we go. Okay. Do I need to be like inside this pipe? Cause I ain't climbing up over here, that's for sure. Um, okay. How do I get inside the pipe? I mean, I clearly gotta find my way that way somehow. I guess just follow the green. I mean, oh yeah, there's more. Oh yeah, there we go. And, wow, perfect. All right. Through the pipe we go. Into a dam. Hopefully they don't release the water through here. Because I imagine this is some kind of overflow pipe. Oh, I think I see another glow. The dam is sturdy and our reservoir will sustain us. It marvels me how little the tactics of colonization have changed in hundreds of years. We still require food and water to live, wood, stone, and steel for shelter. It does not matter if we build on a distant planet or an island in the North Sea. It's all the same, survival. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much a human's needs for survival doesn't change based on their location. I mean, how they go about getting those needs covered might change, but the needs themselves don't, unless you happen to land on a planet that somehow magically provides humans the ability to photosynthesize. Although I guess technically that would still be requiring food. It would just be, it requires sun so that we can make our own food. But still, it's beside the point. All right, is it? Yeah, okay, it is a fence. I mean, if it wasn't this game, I would say I could probably get around that with like a little bit of like a hop and then like to go back. But I mean, once you jump, you've jumped. There is no like turning back. Um, that's fine. I think I see a path that I can climb up, but I want to drop down on this side because it seems safer somehow. Well, I mean, it just straight up is safer, but as in I can actually see it. Because if I could, yeah, I guess if I could have dropped onto that side, then I could have got around there without dropping. Because that would have required me to have moment or be able to change my direction in midair. All right. Got another building over there. I'm assuming we're heading towards. Although it seems to be awfully far away from the village. Like you would think that. Uh, you would think that they would want to build the dam closer to the village, right? Although I get, like On all honesty, gotta admit, not like I know how a dam works. I don't know where you want to build it from the dam. I feel like you don't want to build like down there from the dam, right? Because like if the dam breaks, you're automatically fucked. But at the same time, if you build up here from the like on this side of the dam and the dam breaks, then all the water recedes, right? But you would still be better off, I guess. The power state. Okay, so that seems like we're entering like a new chapter. So let's see. And going for 40 minutes. That should be good then. All right. So we'll end this part here. Like I said, I don't know how long this game is. The achievement is for under 4 hours, which apparently isn't very hard, according to the one thing I looked up. Because I looked up the difficulty for the achievements and that, and it's like a 3 out of 10. And it's like odds are you'll get the speedrun achievement just on your first playthrough anyway. So that'll be it for this part, though. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.